Hello, I'm Liz van Acker from the School of Government and International Relations, and I'm also from the Centre for Governance and Public Policy. Well, there are a few things that make a great leader of any gender, and we clearly need strong leadership at the moment. The world's a little bit divisive, shall we say, and a lot of people are very anxious and need direction, I think. Paul Keating has recently talked about leaders needing the crazy gene. Now, I get his point, but I'm not sure that we need more crazy leaders at this point in time. What we do need is people who will listen to their communities. Clearly, if you see the traction that Donald Trump has had, if you see why Hillary Clinton has not done so well, if you see why Pauline Hanson is doing well, why Turnbull's struggling, why some of the state premiers are struggling, it's because from the perspective of many voters, they're not being listened to. So a good leader, I think one of the first things they have to do is try and unify the public, network, collaborate, listen to people, but and hear what they say as well. Make sure that their voice is heard. It's important for these leaders to inspire trust and confidence. So they need a strong sense of self to instill that confidence from others. All these things I'm talking about, they're not necessarily gendered traits. I'm not saying that women are naturally more caring than men. I'm not saying that they should adopt so-called masculine traits and stereotypes. These are characteristics of any good leader. They need to persevere. They need to have a thick skin because they will get criticised as they want to try and do things. They need to be able to communicate with their staff, the other politicians, lobby groups, the public, etc. So it's about leadership really having to change, but that doesn't mean that there's one size fits all. A good leader would be fair and just, but also be able to inspire people, have a very clear vision. I think one of the problems at the moment is that the leaders themselves are a little bit wishy-washy. They're kind of all over the place and don't have any clear direction of where they want to take their governments. So a leader needs to be able to lead their party, the other politicians, the public, and as I said before, instill confidence, sell that idea or their ideas, hopefully they've got more than one, but be able to persuade people and look for opportunities. I think it's really important that leaders can be optimistic at the moment because it's getting quite ugly. If you look, for instance, at what's going on in the US, I wonder what will happen in the next 4 years. So the idea would be to push back against political conventions, to find more innovative solutions and not the rhetoric of innovation, but really dig deeper to try and do that. Now, in order for a leader to do this, they may just engender respect. They may not be liked if they have to take some tough decisions, but I think that that's really important.